Hey guys, this is Starry from StarrySky Gaming, and welcome to this Rage, DPS, melee loadout, and rotation video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you the power points, the loadouts, and a few rotations. Okay, so let's go straight to the power points in the Anger tree. And we have power points in Rage Blast, Relentless Anger, Viscerating Chain, Berserk, Outrage. And in the punishment tree, power points in Rage Bringer, Revenge, Remorseless Recovery, Frenzy, Plasma Wretch, Dreadful Blast, and Bloodlust. And the iconics: Tactical Genius, Weapons Expert, Robo Psychic. Okay, so now to the loadout. So from left to right we have Plasma Wretch, Bloodlust, Outrage, Dreadful Blast, Robo Psychic, Berserk. Primary DOT and Plasma Burn, Precision Critical Buff. Well, this skill, actually, I'll explain why we use it in a bit for. This one will give us a bit of variety to use when we're using in healerless runs. I will get to that in a bit. Dreadful Blast is our primary damage skill. Robot Psychic, another permanent DOT, and then Berserk deals damage to everything around us that we're dealing with in its time frame. It's just an amazing supercharge. Okay, so the reason why I have Outrage and Dreadful Blast in the same loadout for is to give me variety when it comes to certain situations. Now, the primary rotation I will be using for it is going to involve Dreadful Blast, since it does do a lot of AoE damage with weapon masteries and the precision holds afterwards. But what I would want to do is, if I'm doing healerless runs, so like T6 alerts, all this kind of stuff, then where my HP drops below 50% is when Outrage really kicks in. Because when your HP is below 50%, Outrage does additional damage, or extra damage, whatever you'd like to call it. So then I would swap from Dreadful Blast to Outrage, because of the extra damage bonus you get from it. And, you know, overall, it just gives us a nice variety to switch between the two. So, summon up permanent DOT. So, the weapons you can use for melee for this are, I would say, the best two for melee are one-handed and hand blasters. Now, you can use dual wield because it does have a nice triple tap hold into an uppercut, but it's not the best one out of the three for melee. I'm still using it because I use dual wield for range quite a bit, so I will just show you with the master I'm using, which is the 3-tap hold into uppercut. But primarily the hand blasters or one-handed would be better for melee. Okay, so literally the primary rotation is going to be, we apply Plasma Burn, buff ourselves with Bloodlust, use Weapon Mastery into Dreadful Blast, and then repeat, and then clip the last blast of it with Plasma Wretch. So, Plasma Wretch, buff, buff again. As you can see, all I was doing was using Plasma Rush at the start, buff myself, Weapon Mastery, straight into Dreadful Blast, doing the 2 holds for the precision attacks, but on the third one I clipped it with Plasma Wretch, and then repeated buff again, Weapon Mastery, Dreadful Blast, and on the third hold of Dreadful Blast I clipped Plasma Wretch. Alright, that's the primary rotation I would be doing. It applies plenty of AoE damage, nice burst damage, and you're making the most from your weapon mastery. But when it comes to like my HP's below 50%, which obviously I can't show you because the sparring targets don't not exactly attack me, I would switch to Outrage. So like I'm doing a healerless run, you know, my HP's dropped below 50%, I'm just literally going to use my Plasma Wretch, get myself buffed, and then I'm going to use my weapon mastery, straight to Outrage, clip the precision hit with Plasma Wretch. And then just keep repeating. And that's while my HP is below 50%. And then once my HP goes back up above the 50%, I would switch back to Dreadful Blast and then keep repeating that same process. As you can see, it's a pretty simple loadout and rotation. There's nothing hard to it, but it does do good damage, and it will allow you to, like, you know, compete with other DPS powers, especially when you got Berserk. And well, let's just say if your HP is below 50%, it's a great big group of ads, and you're going to use Outrage and you're going to pop Berserk, you're gonna get a lot of damage from it, especially if you're like using supply drops and trinkets with it, sodas, all this kind of stuff. Always try and like maximize your buffs, rotate your trinkets, all this kind of stuff. But I hope this will help you out, guys. Let me know how you get on with it. If there's anything you think can be improved, always let me know that as well. So no, guys, thank you very much for watching this. I appreciate the time you take to watch them. So until next time, I will see you then.